Alright guys, it's Bill here. We're back with more The Order 1886, so let's continue on. It's been about an hour since I last recorded, so I believe we're in the stealth section. Yeah, we fucking are. God damn it. Oh, fuck off. Ah! How far back do we go? Oh no, we're at the beginning! Shit! Fuck! Alright, let's try this again.
Company posted sharpshooters down at Blackwater.
Huh. Shit. Okay. Got him. Okay. Yeah, fuck the stealth section in this game, though. Forgot about that.
Three-day trip. Oh, it's been only a couple of hours since we left. Intruder!
Fuck! God damn it. Let's try this again. Are there only two guys? I thought there were three. Maybe there's only two.
Hey, look!
Oh, fuck off. Okay. It would be nice if there was some sort of indication that it was loading after you die, but whatever. No. Cover. Shit. Ah, fuck! Ah, I pushed it like a second too early. That's really annoying. Okay, let's try it again. This is what, our fifth or sixth try? I think probably even more than that, really. Okay. Oh, fuck off. I missed the timing there. I could have actually gotten that, though. Okay. Let's try it again. Yes, Survivor finales tonight. Just read an interview with Jeff Probst and Mark Burnett, and that was a really interesting interview. It's funny to see Mark Burnett just admit he does nothing for the show anymore, and that it's all Jeff Probst. But I mean, we already knew that, though. It's nothing new, but it's just funny to see him actually say it. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for this. Fuck no. For this finale, just because again, it's either Dominic or Wendell, but there's no. I really have no clue who it's actually gonna be between the two. Like, I would have said Dominic like 2 days ago, but like considering now that the rumors that there's gonna be a tie, if there actually is going to be a tie, I feel like Wendell wins if there's a tie. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure the final three is going to be Dominic, Wendell, Laurel. I mean, so I mean, in that situation, Laurel votes for Wendell. I feel like, at least. So it should be interesting. Yeah, another interesting thing is they're pretty much openly saying that they're going to do something big for season 40, which I'm really excited for. Obviously, season 40 won't air until 2 more years from right now, but it's going to film next year. So it's interesting that they're actively talking about, yeah, we're going to do something big for season 40. We don't know what that will be, but we are doing something big. So it's like, I mean, it's going to be some sort of all-stars, obviously, but it's like, what kind? That's the interesting thing. It's like, are they going to do all winners? Because I think if they really, really wanted to, they could do all winners right now. But you would be, I don't know. I kind of like worked this out before. It's like they can do it, but I don't know if they really want to do it with the people that they have so far. Obviously, we don't. There's still 5 more winners to be determined, or 4 more winners to be determined before we get to that point. I mean, really 3 more. I guess only 2. Like in there, from production standpoint, like they only need to know the winner of 38 and 39, because technically 36, obviously they know the winner. It's airing tonight. Then 37, they know the winner because they just filmed it, so they know who won.
Alistair will not appreciate being kept out of this.
Worry about that later.
So that'll be interesting. I mean, I think no matter who wins today, that's definitely adding another person to the All-Star, to the All Winners cast. I think. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like if it's Dominic, it's definitely. Actually, I don't know. Maybe if it's Wendell, maybe it's definitely more so. I don't know. I mean, because again, you got to think of this from a cast perspective as well, as they don't want a lot of the same type of people. They want different types of people. So it's like, that's what's tough about this all winners sort of cast, is that you have people like JT, Mike, and Ben, who are all very similar people in terms of like their backgrounds and the way that they play and everything. Like JT, Mike, and Ben are all very similar players. You have 3 of the same people. All 3 of those people want to come back too. So that's the interesting thing, is that those are 3 people that want to come back, but you can really only take 1, if not maybe 2. And already, actually, technically, JT got Mike's spot in Game Changers. That's already a thing that happened.
Weapons hold confirmed.
The rebels are using stolen company uniforms. They'll be dressed as guards.
Guards
Can we not shoot yet?
The uniforms in Whitechapel didn't have shoulder patches.
Indeed. Keep me informed.
Oh, is this a gun? Or not? Because if it's a gun, then I feel like we should be able to shoot. I can't. Or is this just... Yeah, this is like looking through the sniper thing. Okay, yeah, so why can't we shoot? Let me shoot.
Turn so I can see.
But I mean, when you look at all winter season, I mean, they have the cast there if they want them. It's just a matter of whether they want them or not. It's definitely gonna be tougher for the women though. There's a lot of male. I mean, there's more male winners right now than female winners by like 4 or 5. I mean, it's not as bad as Big Brother. I mean, Big Brother is a significant gap. Like Survivor is only like a 3 or 4 people gap, I believe. I forgot the exact number at this point. Yeah, like what is it? Is it 15 female winners? Which would mean 20 male winners? I don't know. I don't know the exact. I think we're gonna get 21 now. I mean, we're gonna get 1 more male winner tonight. But either way, I mean, the cast is there. I mean, if you want to go through it, I mean, there's like Richard Hatch. He wants to come back. They can get him back now because of his probation being over and all that. What else are we looking for? Oh. Then Tina Wesson wants to come back. I don't know if they want her back necessarily, but I don't see why they wouldn't want her back. Then again, I feel like she's another archetype like where her and Denise are like kind of similar. But whatever. There's that. Ethan Zahn probably not coming back. I would love to see Ethan Zahn back, but I don't think it's happening because of his cancer. I mean, he's recovered from his cancer, but he's still not really sure if he can come back for medical reasons. So I don't see Ethan Zahn being on the cast. Vesepia not coming back. Jeff Probst hates her. There's no chance. Brian Heidick, pretty much no chance. He wants to come back, but I don't think they want him back. Jenna Maraska, I think I would have said yes. Like I know she wanted to come back, but I think after the DUI, fuck off. Why am I messing this up? DUI arrest and everything. I feel like it's probably a no, right? But I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing her back, but it looks like her life has gone pretty downhill. Sandra, obviously coming back. I don't think that's even a question. I think if you're, like, so far of the people I've talked about, she's the lockiest lock of them all. I think Richard is also probably a lock, but, I mean, that is if there's no other reasons that they wouldn't want him on. But I don't know. Amber, probably not coming back. I don't think she wants to come back. But, it would be interesting if they got both Rob and Amber back. I don't think they want to come back, but
To find the rebels.
whatever. What are we doing? Season 9, Chris, I would love to see Chris back. I don't think they want Chris back, so again, that's another one that's probably not on the list. I have made a list before. I have, like, created a list of 20 people that they could bring back, and I do think it's possible, but again, like, some of the earlier winners, though, I don't think are really their priority here. Tom Westman, he says he doesn't want to come back, so I don't think he'll be coming back, but it'll be interesting.
Good hunting.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
Lucan! Rebels! Get Hastings out now! Get him out of here!
Okay. Was it Danny Boatwright? I think she's coming back for an all-winner season. I'll be surprised if she isn't, especially considering she was in the running for Game Changers. I'll be surprised if Danny Boatwright doesn't come back for an all-winner season.
We'll converge on you.
Season 12. Aris. I don't think Aris is coming back. I mean, Aris seems to want money for coming back, and I don't think they want him that bad. So, I think that's probably a no from Aris. And to be honest, I don't even think they really want Aris that much. I think the only reason they really considered him for... he got in Blood vs. Water was because of Vetus. Like, I don't... Okay, so are we supposed to stay here and just shoot it? Alright, so there's that. Yule, I think they'll try to get Yule. I don't know if he'll come back. I would love to see Yule play again. Just because I do think that there's a bit there that I would like to see if he has the ability to do. Because I'm a person that, while I think Yule played a great game, I do discredit him for certain points because of overwhelming power of his idol. That, and also the fact that that it was made a Final 3 instead of a Final Final 3 instead of a Final 2, which meant that he was immune up until the end. Also, the fact that he probably loses the final immunity to Ozzy. Ozzy wins immunity, probably wins the game against Becky. So I mean, mind you, just barely wins the game against Becky, but Ozzy probably still wins 5-4 because Adam switches his vote. I don't know, I guess it wouldn't be 5-4, would it? It would be... Oh, whatever. Either way, I'm pretty sure Ozzy wins in the final 2 against Becky. I've thought about this in the past. I forgot how it works out, but either way. Okay. But, yeah, I would love to see you play again. Earl is another one I would love to see play again. Again, he was in consideration for Game Changers. He couldn't do it because of his work, and to be honest, I don't know if he would have been cast if it wasn't because of his work either. But still, I would love to see him play again, and I think he'll definitely be in consideration for all-winner season. I think Todd Herzog is another person that I feel like you gotta consider at least for an all-winner season. I mean, especially now that he is clean. He was a alcoholic for a good amount of time. Supposedly he's clean now. Wants to play again, so I would love to see Todd Herzog play again. Parvati, I think, is a weird one, especially because she's pregnant right now, I believe. Or did she already have the kid? But either way, I mean, and considering it's only a year out, I don't know. I don't know if Parvati would come back. And Parvati's always talked about how if she comes back, she wants to do an all-winner season. So, I mean, that would be the perfect opportunity, but I just don't know if it'll be the right timing for her. Then you got Bob. I don't think they want Bob back. I mean, I think Bob wants to play again, but I don't think they want Bob back. And also, I think Bob's pretty old at this point. I mean, he's decently old. Oh, we can get different weapons. I didn't know that. Then you got JT. JT wants to play again. Again, I don't know if they... Like, I think they would like to have him again, but again, it's the thing with the archetypes where there's just so many of the, like, southern... Like, the southern, like, good old boy sort of thing going on there with him, Mike, and Ben. That I don't know if they'll... Who they'll pick out of that group. I mean, they did pick him over Mike in the, Oh, fuck off. This is... Okay, this is a shitty gun. They picked him over Mike for Game Changers, which was a surprise to me, to be honest. I thought they would have picked Mike. Considering they were both in the running, and obviously only JT got in the cast, so I assume that's what happened. But still, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Natalie White, I don't think she's playing again. I don't think she really wants to play again, either. So, I don't know. Then, again, Sandra, so whatever. Fabio, I think Fabio would play again. I don't know. It's up in the air whether they want him again, but he'll definitely want to play again. He definitely wants to play again. Was it Boston Rob? I mean, again, I mentioned this with Amber. I don't know if they want to play again. I would like to see them Boston Rob play again, but I just don't see the point for him. There's really not really a good reason for him, so we'll see that. Okay, can we leave this area? This is a terrible place to be shooting from. Like, for those guys over there who are only sticking their arms out. No, we really can't. Okay.
Shit.
Who's after that? Sophie Clark. She wants to come back. She was in the running for Game Changers. I think she's pretty much a lock on a all-winner season. Kim Spradlin, I would love to see play again, especially on all-winner season, but her having like 3, 4 fucking kids, I don't even know how many she has at this point. I don't know if it's going to be happening, but I would love to see her play again. Again, to this point, I do think Kim Spradlin played the best game in Survivor history, and I don't even think it's really close. So it would be interesting to see her play again. Denise Stapley, I think she's probably coming back. I mean, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't, and I believe she wants to come back, though I believe she's been like a bit hesitant on certain points, but I do believe she wants to come back, so I don't see why she wouldn't come back. Cochran, probably not. I don't think he wants to come back, but if he did come back, they would take him right away. I mean, it's just a matter of whether he wants to or not. It's the same thing with Boston Rob. It's like whether they want to or to play again or not. That's really the determining factor there. Okay, what the fuck am I supposed... Like, am I really... Okay, can I go down? I take it as I can go down, right? Okay, okay, I'm a fucking idiot for one. Because that's something I didn't even realize until just now. Okay. Fine. Okay. Sure. Sure. And then, who's next? 27. Tyson's coming back. Tyson wants to play again. I mean, I would think that they would want him, especially because he's pretty different from all the other winners. Like the surfer style guy. Dang it, he is a father now. He's like, he's having, what, his second kid is about to be born, I believe. So, I mean, it's not like, oh, fuck off. What the fuck? So it's not like, there's nothing going on in his life, but I do feel like he would come back. We're getting trophies a lot now. It's kind of weird. Okay. Then, who's after that? Tony. Tony said he doesn't want to play again. I would be shocked if he doesn't come back. Just because how sporadic and everything Tony is. I'll be shocked if, like, once he gets the call, he doesn't say yes. And I would love to see it. Tony's my favorite player of all time. It's not even close. Like, I fucking love Tony. And I would love to see him play again. Really was heartbreaking watching Game Changers. Him go, I mean, he won't win. Like, I mean, he won't. He probably won't even make it past. I'll be shocked if he makes it past the first vote like he did in Game Changers. The fact that he made it past that first vote in Game Changers without any votes is mind blowing to me. Yeah. I mean, again, probably won't end well, but I would still love to see him again. I think Natalie Anderson is a lock, because again, she was supposed to be on Game Changers. She was in the cast, and then she got a concussion and got taken out. and replace her Sierra Dawn Thomas. But I think Natalie does really well in that season too. She actually gets on. Like I think she gets along. I mean, she would have been on the Nuku tribe, right? Is that what that tribe's called? The Blue Tribe? Well, with Brad Culpepper and like JT and stuff. I think she would have gotten along with a lot of those people. So I do think she would have done well if she got in that season. But still, all winter season, I would love to see her. Mike Holloway, I would like to see back. I know a lot of people are anti-Mike at this point, but I kind of like Mike at this point. I mean, like, he is a super fan. He loves the game, and I would love to. And he is a game that he is a guy that's willing to go all out. And while he didn't play the strongest winning game, I mean, he definitely fought his ass off, and that's something I think you gotta respect to at least some degree. Even though, again, I would say he's one of the worst winners. I mean, like, I think he's, I do have a list of ranking all the winners, because I rank them by dominance of their individual game, of their one game that they played, and he's towards the bottom of the list. Because, I mean, he had to win immunities and use idols to get to the end, which is, again, why Ben is also towards the bottom of my list, as well. But, fuck, this is taking a long time to get through this section. Yeah, that's, would still like to see Mike again. Would love to see Jeremy again. But again, I don't feel like there's much of a point for Jeremy to come back. I mean, he's talked about recently how, like, he would be willing to come back for an all-winter season. But it's like, I don't really see the point for him. But I would still love to see him. I mean, like, I don't think there's much of a point for him to come back. Kind of in the same way with Boston Rob. I think they accomplished what they wanted to accomplish. And it's not like they're obsessed with playing the game. Like, it's just that they wanted to win, and they won. So it's like, I don't see much of a point for Jeremy to come back, but I would still love him to come back. I think Michelle would 100% come back if they want her to come back. I don't know if they want her to come back, and that's the thing. I wouldn't mind seeing Michelle play again, especially because I feel like she feels like she has something to prove. So I do think that would be an interesting dynamic there. Where, because, like, everyone talks about how Aubrey should have won and all that bullshit, how she feels that she needs to prove herself to the fans and stuff. So I feel like that would be interesting. Adam Klein, I think he's a lock. I think he's pretty much coming back. Again, I mean, it's all determined on whether, like, I know he will 100% say yes whenever he's asked. It's just a matter if CBS wants him, and I think that they do. Or I think that they would if they do an all-star season, especially because he's like kind of a different archetype than most of the other winners. So I do feel like Adam is probably coming back. I think Sarah Lucina probably comes back. I don't know. I don't know if she wants to come back. Again, I feel like she's a bit of a different archetype than most other winners. So I do feel like that's a reason why she would come back, like why CBS would want her back. But I don't really know if But then again, I mean, like, she is not the most, like, she's not the best person at, like, confessionals and stuff. So it's like, that's a bit of a thing that's in the air. Okay, wait, we're supposed to go here, aren't we? Okay,
The company targets have been put on high alert.
oh, fuck off! There we go. Oh, fuck off. Okay, really? No, can you, like, not die, please? No, I was a second away from pushing triangle. Shit. How far back is it? Okay, of course it's at the fucking beginning of the fight.
Point of ingress at all costs.
Okay. Oh, fuck off. Can we get a better gun than this, please? Like, this is such a shit gun. Okay. And this is a shotgun, right? Oh, if we could even pick up his gun. Okay, fine. Well, yeah, let's try this again, I guess. Fuck off. Okay. Fuck. Damn it. Who else is there? Oh yeah, Ben. Ben would come back. It's just again a matter of they feel like they have too much of that archetype or not. And then Dominic and Wendell, I don't know if they'll come back, but I think CBS would want them back, I guess. I mean, especially because I think with like Wendell, it's either him or Earl, I feel like that's like the kind of thing where obviously I feel like probably Wendell is the most accessible right now, if they're gonna do an all-winter season at season 40, so they might pick Wendell over Earl. But I feel like those two are pretty similar in terms of I mean, like in terms of the way that they play the game is very similar in the sense that they're very social game centric, but also have a strategic element as well. Like, and they had a partner who was very strategically focused.
Damn it!
Fuck. There we go. Now the difference, I think, is the fact that Earl was willing to cut Yao Man. Well, I don't know if Wendell is willing to cut Dominic. And I do think this will probably... Because, I mean, the thing about it is that we saw a confessional of Wendell saying he wants to take Dominic to the end. But we saw Dominic say in confessional that he's willing to cut Wendell if he needs to get to the end. So it's like... not... Like, I do think because of that, I do see Dominic as the better player between the two right now. But, who knows? I mean, again, I think whoever wins this final... Actually, but not necessarily. I was gonna say whoever wins the game right here is probably the better player, but not necessarily, especially because the fire-making twist is still involved. Which, I don't know if they'll get rid of that for 37 or not. I'm hoping that they do, but I have a feeling they're not going to. Oh, fuck off. That guy's a fucking asshole. But, I mean, because, like, if what ends up happening is Dominic... Alright, well, let's say it's Dominic, Wendell, Laurel, and it doesn't even matter who the fucking fourth person is. But, let's just say Dominic wins final immunity. He gives immunity to Laurel.
Galahad, we're facing heavy resistance from the rebels.
No shit. But, okay, so Laurel and Dominic are guaranteed final two, and then Wendell, like, so that shows that he's willing to cut Wendell there. But then instead of instead of like just them, but then again, Wendell wouldn't have gotten voted out, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's a tough thing because, like, the thing is, Wendell. Yeah, I mean, it's tough actually. I never mind actually, because now that I think about it, if it's Wendell, Dominic, Laurel, and a blank person, whoever that blank person is, it doesn't really matter.
My friends,
And if Dominic wins immunity, gives immunity to Laurel, Dominic and blank person go to the fire-making challenge. Wendell wins the fire-making challenge. He's at the end, which normally I would be against. However, because, like, I didn't like it last season where Ben got to the final three, even though he was so blatantly about to be voted out. That was the problem with that, was where, like, he was so blatantly gone. While with this situation, though, Dominic wins immunity, he probably votes with the blank person, but Laurel probably still sticks with Wendell. I mean, from what we've seen of her, she could potentially still stick with Wendell and make it a 2-2 tie, and they go to fire making anyway. So it's like in that situation, the same events would have occurred, and it wouldn't have made a difference. So, I don't know. Fuck off, you piece of shit. There we go. We spent 30 minutes on 2 fights here. Really, we can't go through here?
Damn it. What the bloody hell was that?
A bomb just detonated on the front exit.
Everyone, fall back!
Ivan!
You!
Everyone! There's a rebel commander on board. It's the woman from Whitechapel. I'm in pursuit.
Not
So we're gonna chase him?
get away.
Okay. Can we not get through here for some reason? Okay.
I've managed to capture one of the rebels.
Good. Keep him restrained. I'll be there shortly.
Fuck. It would be nice if it told us where the fuck to go. Which way is it? Guess this way.
Damn it! Percival, I've lost the mark. I'm maintaining pursuit.
Negative. Regroup at the lifeboats. We have a bigger problem. The rebels have a second device on board.
Bloody. All right, I'm on my way back.
Alright, we'll end the episode whenever we get into gameplay. Oh, are we getting into
That's
gameplay?
what
Maybe
you would
not.
call reasonable.
We could not have foreseen these circumstances, Alistair.
Your mission to Whitechapel was to remain covert. I have received word of numerous casualties and reports of destruction to the London hospital. And now this!
I intend to stand by my word. I alone will assume responsibility for all the consequences that may befall us.
Sebastian, you do understand. There is little I can do to protect you from the wrath of the Lord Chancellor or of the Order.
Your father will see reason. Right now, our concern should be finding the other device before it detonates.
Good night, your assistance. We must all hurry off the ship before things get worse.
Sir Lucan will escort you and see to the evacuation. We must resume our pursuit.
Surely this is a situation for all hands. You do not intend to stay aboard.
We will join you as soon as we can.
Izzy, see to these people, then head to the cockpit.
No, I'm coming with you.
Izzy, you need to find Lafayette and get off this ship. Your brother charged me to bring you back safely. Do this. For me.
Okay.
We need weapons. There's a guard station nearby. We can avail ourselves of the company's arms.
Okay. So, we will end the episode here. Next episode, we will continue on, but for now, thank you for watching. That looks, again, this game looks great graphically, but whatever. Thank you for watching.